All right, let's dive straight into this explainer. We're talking about building a rock-solid layered defense system against one of the absolute most destructive and, honestly, ridiculously expensive forces that can wreck your home. Yep, we're talking about water leaks. Modern smart sensor technology has completely revolutionized how we protect our living spaces. And today, we're going to break down exactly how you can use these smart tools to catch leaks early and save yourself from an absolute disaster. Here's our game plan for today. We'll cover the invisible water threat, choosing your smart sensors, strategic sensor placement, tuning your alert system, and finally, responding to an alert. Section 1, the invisible water threat, the danger lurking behind your walls. So take a quick second and ask yourself, what causes the absolute most unexpected, hidden damage beneath your cabinets or behind your drywall? We always tend to think of pests, right? Or maybe faulty wiring. But actually, water has this incredibly unique ability to just silently destroy a home's infrastructure, day by day, drop by drop. And the crazy part? It rarely makes a single sound. The thing you've got to realize is that water leaks are practically invisible until the devastation is, well, already done. It's like a stealth attack. Just a tiny, super slow drip can lead to badly stained ceilings, entirely warped hardwood floors, and sudden, absolutely massive spikes in your utility bills way before you even realize there's a problem. So, the entire goal of smart sensors is to fundamentally shrink that timeline between when a leak actually starts and when you finally notice it. Moving right along to Section 2, choosing your smart sensors, building your layered defense. Okay, let's get into the actual gadgets. Think of these like window alarms and motion detectors, but specifically for your plumbing. Now, not all sensors are created equal, and knowing the difference is an absolute game changer. Basically, we've got two main branches of this tech. First up, moisture and contact sensors. These give you localized spot coverage. They literally use conductivity to feel for water right on your floors, tucked under sinks, or around plumbing joints. On the flip side, we have whole home water leak sensors. These are the brains of the operation. Placed on your main water line, they continuously track your home's overall water flow and pressure changes. They're looking for that unusual, continuous flow that screams hidden leaks somewhere deep inside the walls where a little spot sensor could literally never reach. Now, if you want the ultimate heavy-duty preventative tool, you add automated valves to literally lock down the whole system the exact second a threat is detected. We call these smart shutoff valves, and they're usually paired directly with your sensors. The moment a leak is confirmed, boom, this valve automatically cuts off the main water supply to your entire home. It totally takes human hesitation or the fact that you might be away on vacation completely out of the equation. All right, Section 3, strategic sensor placement, where to set your traps. Look, you can have the fanciest tech in the world, but it means absolutely nothing if you just toss it wherever. Coverage matters just as much as the gear itself. Picture your own house for a second. You absolutely need sensors stationed directly under your kitchen and bathroom sinks, right near the supply lines and drains. You gotta have them near your water heaters and sump pumps. Tuck them right next to your washing machine and dishwasher. Oh, and don't forget water filters, the line going to your fridge, and any exposed plumbing. Think of these spots as the absolute front lines of your home's water defense. Which brings us to the golden rule. Avoid the blind spots. Seriously, if you've got a huge basement or a sprawling crawl space where moisture just naturally loves to collect, like near a sump pump discharge, you have got to use multiple sensors. One single sensor sitting in a massive unfinished basement just isn't going to cut it if the water is slowly pooling 50 feet away in a dark corner. Of course, to stop your phone from buzzing with nuisance alerts all day, you've got to follow a few simple do's and don'ts. Do ensure you have full coverage of those pooling points. Do mount the sensor securely so the dog doesn't kick them out of place. And please routinely check the batteries. Low power totally kills reliability. On the flip side, do not ever place a sensor in a direct splash zone. If everyday stuff like shower steam or just mopping the floor trips the alarm, you're going to start ignoring it. Loose placement and neglected batteries, literally the fastest way to make your smart system entirely useless. Section 4. Tuning your alert system. Distinguishing normal use from a disaster. So, smart sensors are fantastic, right? But the sprinkler running outside or a toilet simply refilling inside should absolutely not trigger a whole home panic attack. To fix that, follow these 4 configuration steps to help your system learn your home's normal habits. Step 1, set your alert recipients carefully. Choose exactly who gets the push notifications, the emails, and the hub alerts. Step 2, adjust your sensitivity thresholds so a long, luxurious shower doesn't trigger an emergency. Step 3, enable schedules. This tells the system that your 7 a.m. dishwashing routine is totally normal. And step 4, do a physical test. Just drip a little water right onto a moisture sensor to confirm your notifications are actually coming through. And finally, section 5, responding to an alert when the alarm sounds. Okay, so what actually happens when your phone buzzes and the screen flashes red? First rule, don't panic. Treat the alert as a prompt to investigate, following this simple chronological guide. First, locate the source. Check the visible connections near whichever sensor tripped. Second, shut off the water. If you install that smart shutoff valve we talked about, you need to know if it does it automatically or if you have to tap a button in your app. If you don't have one, get ready to sprint to the main line and manually crank it closed. Third, document the whole thing. Take clear photos and note the timestamps. Trust me, you will thank yourself later when dealing with maintenance requests or insurance claims. Oh, and once it's fixed, clear the alert and run a quick test again. So to pull this all together, the strongest leak detection plans combine layered monitoring. You really need moisture sensors for those localized common leaks, flow and pressure monitoring for the hidden stuff in your walls, and optional automation to cut the water and reduce damage if you're out of the house. Mixing the right sensors with strategic placement buys you crucial time. But remember, even with the ultimate smart setup, you still gotta check things out manually every now and then, especially after plumbing tweaks or shifting into a new season. Relying entirely on just one single type of sensor leaves you pretty vulnerable, which is exactly why this whole layered approach is so critical. All right, I want to leave you with one final, pretty important question. Is your home's plumbing completely unprotected right now? When you factor in the immense hidden financial risks, the completely warped floors, the ruined drywall, the stained ceilings that can literally hop in a matter of hours, are you ready to actually implement your own layered defense? Smart sensors offer such incredible peace of mind. It's an investment in your home's structural integrity and honestly, your own sanity. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer. Go check under those sinks and I'll catch you next time.